A lot of people, what does that mean? All Israel will be saved. Well, if you're kind of coming from a replacement theology, reform perspective, you say, well, that's Israel's the church, and so this is sort of like the church being either raptured or taken up into heaven or something like that at the end of the age. We said, well, no, that's not what Israel means here in the context of the book of Romans in 9, 10, 11. Israel, remember the beginning of Romans 9. Who is Israel? My people, my kinsmen according to the flesh. It's talking about the Jewish people. And he doesn't say the Jews here. He says Israel, which then is not just the Jewish people anywhere, but Israel is a nation. Boy, we've talked about this before. It's so easy to forget because we live here. The miracle that we live after 2,000 years of diaspora and scattering and everything that we've been through, that we came back here and we live in this land, the land of promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and it's called Israel. All Israel will be saved. What does that mean? It does not mean that every single Jewish person who's ever lived will be saved. No, it means at the second coming of Yeshua, we know from Zechariah, you know from the prophets, there's going to be war, all the nations coming against, up to Jerusalem. It is going to look like we are going to be destroyed. Okay? And then this chemical reality of what's happening in the nations and the people praying and the fullness of everything is happening. And it's reaching this point, and then the shofar blows and a transformation happens. You know what the transformation is? Look up. Every eye will see him riding on this huge white horse with Revelation 19. That's a transformation of the physical universe. Okay, the dimensions of heaven are open suddenly. It's in Revelation 1, it says all eyes will see him, the entire world, which can only, physically, how can that happen? If you're in Hawaii on the other side of the planet, how are you going to see what's happening over Jerusalem? You are, because there's a whole transformation has happened in the dimensions of the atmosphere and the spiritual world. And everyone's going to go, there he's coming. And he's going to come back and he is going to save Israel in every sense, the fullest sense of that word in the Bible. Lehoshia, okay? It doesn't just mean spiritual stuff. It means real, they're trying to kill you. I'm going to save you. He's going to be our deliverer, okay? All the promises coming together right there in that moment. And then there will be a Jewish remnant here saying, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. And the rest of Israel is going to go, oh, they're going to look on him whom they have pierced, right? And they will mourn. Why will they mourn? The guy's coming to save them from total destruction and death. And they're sad. You know why they're sad and mourning? Because they've been cursing him for 2,000 years and saying, no, anybody but him, anybody but him. Mixed emotions, to say the least, okay? But it's him, and he's going to save us and say all Israel will be saved, and he's going to come to Jerusalem, and he's going to establish his kingdom. Hallelujah.